Hi, this is Mia. I'm getting real without the music or anything. Let's see if I can. I was trying to call someone on my walkie-talkie. Nobody answered. Alright, let's stick this. I think of guys on some of the videos liking different types of women if they were hetero, or I guess or bi. Oh my gosh, guys, try not to break this. I'm just gonna go like that. It's gonna be a unique angle. We're gonna go across the street. If I can get out of this lot. Let's see if I can get out. This guy's speeding through. Some guy just literally, as I'm waiting for these cars, just literally flies right past me. I'm like, really? Like, you all don't realize that I've been sitting here all that time trying to pull out of the parking spot. Like, this guy is old white guy from DC. Like, I can't believe he just did that. Like, it's just like this I on the road kind of attitude. Like, it's like people that just dart in front of your car without looking, and their kids are with them, and you're like, oh my god. It only takes a split second for someone to just look down. You don't even have to be playing with your phone just to like look down and do something. We're gonna go to this other pier. It's 92 degrees. It might be too hot. There wasn't too many people out today. Oh my god. This is not the truth, y'all. Oh shoot, there's a car behind me. I dropped my dang phone. Pull over. I dropped something. All the electronics went flying across this truck. I need to make sure there's nothing there. This thing is like empty. I'm gonna put a note on the other one. That just distracted me. I was just being nice, you know. I was just like waiting to pull out, and then just people just fly right by me. Jeepers. These condos over here, I don't know about those houses. This condos over here start at $989,000, and that's probably the ones that have the worst views. It's probably the ones that aren't available. And there's people say, oh, I live over there. Oh man, you live in $1 million condo. But if the earth swallows up these condos, are they gonna get insurance? Are they in a flood zone? Like, you know that if it's $1 million house, you know somehow there's gonna be flood insurance. Like, I feel like with the insurance company doesn't want to insure you. Like, I'm wondering about, can you get insurance for a house that's from 1900, or building, and or your stuff, and or if you had a business. Like some people self-insure, and they're gonna put, like, if say the house is worth $700,000, you have $700,000 in the bank. But if you bought the house and paid insurance, you want the insurance company to pay, because then say you paid them $50,000, and they pay you what, $700,000. Okay, we're going to this one just to get away from all the busyness. People thought I was gonna check their fish, and they were giving me funny looks. I should have been nicer. I should have said, oh no, I'm just making sure that the captains don't need anything, and let him know about the parking lot. Like, and make sure no one docks. Like, it's kind of cool. Like, here's this house. Here's this house I'm trying to rent. It's like, it literally looks like one room. It's got to be connected to something else. There's a burning barrel and an air conditioner in the back. It's got to be, there might be someone living in there. They might be using it as a shop. Like, if it's 1.5 acres, it's got to be multiple houses on the property, because this is like a small town. 1 point something acres is quite a bit of land, and there's houses like all around it. So I need to drive carefully. It is Saturday after the 4th of July. Was it 4th of July weekend last week? No. Last weekend was the weekend after 4th of July, so we went somewhere else. I was trying to unscrew this thing. I hurt my wrist. Actually, I hurt my wrist a long time ago, and then I couldn't play tennis. I'm left-handed, my right wrist, and then at the concert, this guy was barreling through our hands. We had our hands. It's like you like try to push through somebody and you can't go, and you just keep going, and like you don't realize that these people have their hands locked. It's like, do you not think that hurts somebody? Like if you ran into a post in a parking garage with your car, would you just keep ramming it? You'd be like, oh crap, you'd back up and be like, what the F, dude? This house has been for sale for a long time. I'm trying to decide if a flag lot is a good idea. Alright, so this is a park over here. Oh, it looks crowded. Let's see, is there anything going on? Oh wow, it looks crowded. Everyone's parked on the street in the shade. So this road changes. So there's a trailer, a small single wide. We were trying to get a huge, not a huge, but a pretty big single wide. Didn't work. These are like identical houses. Oh shoot, I'm gonna have to go to this one. I don't feel like going. There's a DNR. Hey, is that the one that Chris, I think, doesn't have the tinted windows? I was like, I keep seeing you guys with the tinted windows. He said his truck didn't have it. So I'll make sure I wave to at yours, because I don't know if they're just like, if I'm walking out to them and they're giving me the finger or what, you know. Oh shoot. Okay. It's even going that fast. This thing needs like baskets inside. Like, I hope nobody else is here. I gotta get out and tell them. We were watching like Texas, was it game warden or something? Someone thought I was a warden. I got this new shirt on. I look more official. Like sometimes I just wear a t-shirt. And I'm wearing my boyfriend's Dickies I bought him. So he got skinny and I got fat, and they're 36s. 36, he's skinny. He's just muscular, but if you have a little bit of layer of fat, like, and then you're kind of like chubbier, but not necessarily, you're not fat. So he lost so much weight. I think, I don't know. I gained what he lost. I guess stress. I was physically active at a job, and he still is, and now I'm like driving in the truck. So I wanted to tell everybody to enjoy your life. I take the same advice, but I'm realizing that I'm learning stuff about my life, and that I went through some stuff through prayer, meditation, through some of it in counseling in the later years, some of it through YouTube channels. Some of this stuff is so interesting that I figured this out. You know, I didn't always just wake up with all these epiphanies. I got one YouTube channel that led to another that led to Lisa A. Romano, breakthrough coach, life coach, and there's a guy that says, learn about narcissistic abuse. His ex-girlfriend or ex-wife was narcissistic, blah, blah, blah. And so he said, don't look at too much of it. But it was so sad because this guy was really nice looking, and he had struggled with, that's all he talked about. And that is good, but he's also saying like, oh wow, there's nobody here. He's also saying, you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna walk around in a circle. There's a little bit of trash over there. Oh, there's no, it's kind of sad. I was gonna pass out flyers and say my supervisor prefers that you. Let's see if I don't like, this is scary. Oh, dang it, someone put their dang McDonald's cup in there. You guys, I'm like so scared right now. Oh my god. I'm like so close to the water. I'm like, all that stuff fell down. I'm scared I'm gonna like open the car door and all this stuff is gonna end up in the lake. I don't have like a net. I gotta pull this guy's McDonald's cup out of this trash. It is not for that, people. Come on now. It's like, you would think, like the plastic bag recycle in the store, you would think, well, this is the similar type of plastic. I don't think so. We're gonna park plenty far in enough space so other people can get by. Turn off the lights. Roll the window down so I don't accidentally lock the keys in here. Oh, it's so pretty. Is that Fragmite? That's not good. It doesn't quite look like Fragmite. It's not as puffy on top. That's an invasive species. I can't believe there's nobody here. There's some more trash over there, so I'll grab you from the other side. And I think it's time to switch hats. It's 3:12. I get off the clock at, oh my god, I don't even know. 5-ish. I don't know what all these like, it's like weird crap in here. You know what? I don't care. I'm gonna take this weight. And I gotta put my dang sunscreen back in my bag because it keeps rolling under this handle. It's a shared truck, and I need this. This is actually, I have another sunscreen. I think I have a baby. What was it? Aveeno, it recalled their sunscreen because it caused carcinogens. I'm like, oh shoot! I have like one from like 3 years ago from one of my demoing at my job. What's weird? They want you to throw away all the demo samples. It's like people are taking them and passing them out at homeless shelters, like sunscreens, and we were giving them away to Ella's friends, like people of different race. Like, so people say, oh, dark people don't get sunburn. Like, oh, that's fake. I got so many sunburns. My mom said, don't not think about that. She said, your daddy, because my dad is dark, your daddy got a sunburn when we went to Florida. I said, oh my god. And I was getting, my toes were turning like dark, and this lady said, oh, is that a little sunburn, this white lady? I was like, I guess, I don't know. I was like, you guys turned red, that was like black, like burnt. But is that a camera? That's like weirding me out. Or is that a bluebird house? Could be both. I think it's a camera. So I'm sitting here talking to myself. I'm gonna take you guys around. I'm pretty sure it's a camera. Alrighty then. And then we gave away all our sunscreen, and my son said, I can't go outside, the sun's gonna kill me, I need sunscreen. I went and bought it. It was so expensive. This is 2 years ago, 3 years ago. We had bought stuff before, but I had tried to get natural stuff. And I think that is the camera, literally. I don't want this stuff to blow out of the back. Hold on. I'm pretty sure it's a camera. I feel stupid carrying it around. That lady talks to herself all the time. Liquid in it. That's so disgusting, guys. I make the grossest face that I have to handle somebody's drink. I learned how to deliver babies. I'm thinking body fluids, but it's not like hundreds of people a day of There's your ventriloquist trick. This is Cabin Creek. Shh, guys. Cabin Creek. Big pile of mess. No, nobody wants to pick up these paper towels because if there's mess, that probably means that it's somebody's human excrement. It's my key. It's definitely human excrement. Somebody tried to wipe. It's literally like stuck. And this bucket has whatever is in it. I have to handle it. I'm going to go again because I dumped it over. These are 3 bees. This is poison ivy right here. There's a patch right there. Impossible not to get contaminated. Oh shoot, this is stuff. Oh shoot, there's briefcase stuff under the truck. I thought I was going to have to crawl under there and get it. It's too windy, this dog might blow out of the truck on the highway. There's no way to not get contaminated by whatever just picked up literally flat. Incidents when I was drinking when I was younger or something. I put my gloves on this side This time, I got my steps. Yes. No texts. Gotta go. Shh, guys. Seat is burning up. Are you sure that's a camera? All my nails are done. Something weird sticking in my nail. I need water. What happened to all those water bottles I thought I brought? I might have to literally drink hot. Oh, I brought like a water bottle, a reusable one. I don't want to use something. It's driving me crazy. It's spraying my finger. It's like literally just spraying my finger trying to do that. I need to wash my hands. Empty. It's only 93 degrees. It's gotta be warmer. Let's put the walkie-talkie in the bag in the holder. I have all these wipes. Here's my other water. Flat Perrier from days ago or yesterday or whatever. Wipe off my hands. I would use it on my face. I better not because I don't know what's in this. Plus I just wipe off the rest of the stuff. See if I can stick my purse there. Alright, so that was Cabin Creek. I'm gonna write it down. I need this bottle so it doesn't end up under my break. Stuff is going around. There's like one drop left. I'm literally gonna drink it. Okay. Whew, I'm gonna say 324. Wave at these people. Hi. This road isn't big enough for the two of us, Pilgrim. Yes, it was. And be careful going around these corners. People could just fly through thinking there's nobody else. Alright. We're going to, so there's 3 clumped up down there, and then there's this one. No, I had been passing this one and not really. I knew there was like one landing or one or two that I hadn't been to before, and I didn't realize that it was like so. Like I keep passing this little street. You saw me turn really fast because it's just a tiny little road and it's all wooded and pretty. Now, the winter, you get to that point where there's like a winter depression. Like in my organ systems course, talking about everybody is in, we were close to 45th parallel. Everyone at this latitude is vitamin D deficient. Everyone needs vitamin D, and I refused to take vitamin D until I moved here, and I was like super sick. I don't know if people, like, I never got an antibody test for COVID. Like, I wish I had got one before I got the 2 vaccines. But we were traveling 3 times by airplane, October, November 2019, and my boyfriend said we both got super sick and that I had a bad fever and all this stuff, and I don't even remember. Like, sometimes I'm like such a crybaby. I'm like whiny. Oh, my stomach hurt. Oh, I feel I'm dizzy. Like, I'm lucky I don't say dizzy very much, as much as I was when I was younger. So I said, okay, I'm going to Whole Foods or Whole Foods or Vitacost, one of them. Like, I'm getting some vitamin D. I'm just gonna do it. I actually misplaced it last week or the week before. It like fell or something on all these jars. I gotta like clean them out and get rid of stuff, or make I should make some herbal vinegar. There's vinegar instead of alcohol tinctures. You can do vinegar ones. We didn't do that in class. They did always alcohol, and then there's glycerites, which I rather do like raw apple cider vinegar. Like, I might actually infuse some lavender in some, and I probably should put it in the fridge. I don't have a recipe, and I knew people that have jars and jars of alcohol ones, and the teacher wanted to get 100 proof, or is it 200 proof, what you call it, like almost, was it Everclear or something, like 100% alcohol. Like, I was like, man, that's not even allowed in some states. But they were making medicine out of it, and me and two of my friends didn't drink for different reasons, and it was like, I had a skinny friend who went out and sampled 4 tinctures. They were having some table set up, and we were studying, and she was like, okay, let's study. And someone said, they're giving free samples in the hallway. Like, at Natural Valley Medical School, you can sample the meds, or the creams, or the botanical medical things, or the food as medicine. We had passed out a bunch of them. Like, I had a chocolate as one of mine. It was a raw, non-alkali chocolate. Okay, wait, guys. Okay, 1131 1139. Okay, this is across from Talisman Farm Service Entrance. 1213. Okay, 1213. We're going to find out who owns the house between that other ones and 1213. I'd pull over if I could. And I believe, I don't know what street I'm on, if it's the same road I actually turned on. They don't put signs on the side. Like, only signs. There's no sign that tells you what street you're on until you get to the main roads, even that. Let me see. 1312? Did I say 1312? Shoot. So I never say that something else. Someone was telling me, drink water, get in the air conditioner, the heat index, like, you're pushing it, you got hours left, you're pushing it. So we don't have automatic locks or automatic doors, door windows in this truck. I found it as a safety issue. But it's like, I don't want to get in and out of the passenger's or the driver's side with the passenger side locked. And then if you have to run to your truck for whatever reason, an animal, a person, someone with a gun, and you're like, you leave the keys, even though the driver's side's unlocked, you leave the keys in the little cubby, and you try to get, oh my God, let me get in the passenger side. I'm closer. I don't have to run around the whole truck. And it's locked. It's not like, it's like you could keep it unlocked, and someone's coming up to your truck, you roll the window down, and so you have to tell them to walk around the car. You have to get out of the truck. If someone's coming up to your truck, you cannot automatically lock the door. So this guy just literally just opened the door. And I looked up, I have no idea who this guy was. And I was about to try to call him. Or like, not call him, but look at his website, because I needed to give him a paper and a map from my supervisor. And I'm like sitting here with the copy in my pocket and a stack right here. Like, I was out picking up trash, so I like literally had that one in my pocket just in case they pulled up and I didn't have time to go to the truck because it was locked. It'd be nice to have a key fob too, right? What if I go to this one first? This is changing up. I'm gonna go to this one first. Let's change it up a little bit. So you can get water here, but it's $2. Cold water. $2 for 16.9 ounces. So I need to put another water. I'm gonna get out and put another water in my cooler. I'm not usually one to drink chilled waters, but I just felt like yesterday was when I was in the air conditioning. I had been drenched with sweat, and I feel like if I was leading towards heat stroke, that I would be I don't know why this guy gets to park his boat here. I guess it's because it's a kayak. Like, that's convenient. Like, work people, they let the watermen park. Oh, I wonder what it's like to be a waterman. It sounds like you have to lift heavy stuff. My boyfriend has all these friends that do all these things, and he goes to work with them. He's strong. I got a strong man. My ex-husband was strong. And he also had a job lifting heavy stuff. They're strong people. I mean, most men I know are strong. I'm not gonna hesitate to say that, but I just feel like, dude, like I said, roll the window down. Get out. I'm gonna get one of these waters. So I got this. I'm gonna put it in the cooler. And I got watermelon, and I'll drink a little bit of this from the Amish market. Let's shake it up. I ought to eat a little watermelon too while I'm on it. Sometimes I take a lunch break here. Here's the situation though. I go back to headquarters. It's going to be a trip to get back out to the islands because of the traffic. I really want that lid on, because I don't know where it's going. Let me put it in a grocery bag. I'm trying to keep this closed. And I noticed I told you yesterday one of my frozen things unthawed. I brought 2 packs of raisins. I'll keep one of these in the truck because I ate that one of their flour bars. Even if I wake up in time, I'm having a really hard time getting out the door and finding my clothes since we don't have any closets, and we're usually not clean. Our washer and dryer, so it's not like they get clean and put away. We hang them to dry, wash in the shower, hang them to dry. I mean, I would have been 20 minutes earlier today if I had some clean socks. Or going around the bed looking for a pair of socks I can wear with these boots. One of the things I wanted to get was Wonder Balm. Let's see if the next one have shade or not. I can't remember the name of the next one. Bennett. I can't remember. I don't think so. I don't think it has shade at all. Okay. What did I say? Wonder Balm. Let's see if I can get that. I need that for my shoes. I need to keep up on keeping my Doc Martens nice. Because my daughter's telling me to put certain stuff on my shoes to help them not be so uncomfortable, to make them more pliable. I'm gonna remind about me that tennis shoe cleaning kit. I'm saying a shoe cleaning kit. I had a little brush on the end. I actually think that was so amazing. Back in the days, my stuff would get dirty. I don't think I could fit this rind in here. Shoot. What am I supposed to do with it? Oh, there's a paper towel. I'm just gonna use that bag that the stuff is in for trash. So let's just go to the other one. Oh shoot! I'm gonna end the video and listen to this YouTube video from Lisa Romano about, I can't remember what it's about. Something about relationships. I don't know. But I'm gonna show you the water, and I don't feel like I have the money, but there's inflation and there's stuff I told you in the other video that stuff is going to be disappearing, not just because of COVID. People are complaining that people aren't working, and that it's like I had got laid off 3 jobs and I applied for over 300 jobs, so it's not necessarily we are unable to approve Bitcoin withdrawals and deposits for your account. Why? I'm about to get rid of my, what did I say, Cash App? Or was it Robinhood? Cash App. It's like Bitcoin. I'm about to. It says you should hear back within 1 to 2 days. I already heard back. I'm about to take my Bitcoin out of there. All I did was give him my driver's license. My name on here might not be my name. Oh, they don't have you. Oh, you have your name. Stupid. Wait. I don't want to pay for stuff. I don't want to put this stuff on a credit card. But I wait. You snooze, you lose. Technically, if something comes up, you don't open it. You could resell it. You could give it to your kids. You could sell it. Did I say that already? You could return it is what I meant. Technically, if you have something in your cart and you've been wanting to get it for the past 7 years, you've lived without it for 7 years, or you had something that you bought cheaper that doesn't work, or you gave it to someone. Like, we left a briefcase charger in Vancouver, and I left some battery chargers and Harbor Freight stuff in Portland, and we got a little wind-up radio solar, and I ordered another solar panel, a little one from Walmart. It's not supposed to be here until like next month, and I ordered another like huge solar thing. They said they can't send it to a P.O. box. So that's going to be the issue if we don't have a place to live. So I'm going to go up here, take a 5-minute break, and look for a camping ground spot. Again, you snooze, you lose. What if it's in less than a month? We have like 3 weeks. What if they say, hey, no refunds with less than 30 days before the trip or whatever? And like one Airbnb said that, and it says, oh, if you don't come, you'll just get your cleaning fee back. I don't know if it said you had to pay the whole thing, but it wasn't like 2 nights or 1 week or 24 hours or. So I'm gonna look, because I have a feeling this place is full. So in the next video I'll let you know. When we went to that concert on Friday to see Deadmau5 in DC, I also got tickets to see Carl Cox October 8th in DC at the same venue. We're gonna try to get the paid parking this time, because that one was supposed to be $27. He paid $40, or I paid $40. You don't know. When you get there, they could tell the car behind us $5. They could tell the car in front of us $100 and tell us $40. You don't know. So what I was gonna say is, I'll keep you posted, because something feeling horrible, not finding out we are houseless, apartmentless, homeless. That concert helped take us out of reality for a minute. Just let loose is what I meant to say. Just let loose. And so I'm thinking, maybe even before the 10th, book a campsite. Like, I don't want to be like, oh, I booked a campsite for the 8th, 9th, and 10th, and then we're like, oh, that was stupid, because we need every minute going up into the 10th to clean out the apartment and sweep it out and make sure we got there's no cabinets to look through, but make sure we got everything out of the garage and stuff, and then have to figure out how to do the mail, because it's in the next county, I believe, and so it would be hopefully between our two jobs. But there might not even be anything. But I was like, make it a recreation. It won't be a recreation, but I could wait till the 10th and make it for the 10th and say, but I was thinking doing it, I was thinking doing it the 9th, but I'm thinking doing it the 8th. Go set up a tent. Like, what are you going to do, though? You can't necessarily just set your valuables in a tent and leave it unattended. I didn't really think about that. I mean, you could set up your tent and it could be gone when you come back. And then we're like, I lost my tent in a flash flood in Kentucky, and then I was really that was my house, and it got washed away. I ended up in a hotel, I ended up buying the land, then I ended up conceiving 2 kids, then I ended up selling land, then I ended up going to Portland after my dad's, and then I ended up getting divorced, and then I ended up going to med school, and then I ended up in poverty. I feel like I'm back over here, this wild, humid, big bug place where things are like rough. I'm not even in the south, and like the size of the bugs. Oh God, speaking of stuff that thing made me startle. I'll get back to you. Bye.